Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77. We are back on Hermit Skies. And there's been a little bit of change since the last time we were here. And I thought I'd show you that right away. We had a stream, and in the stream we started work with creating up this flooring and stuff. And we decided to go all the way around the base. And we got the entire floor done of the lower level. And we started framing out the walls and where the lights are going to be for the upper level, which is this section right here. So probably in the next stream we'll finish that up, and that's something that I want to do. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I want to say thank you to all for all the likes that I've been getting. If you like this video, please click that like button. That really helps me. And if you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. Those have been useful as well. So what's the plan for today? Well, this wall of weird is terrible. I hate it. It is so awful. And I've even got stuff backed up waiting to go into it. It's filled. I don't want to add more to it because I can't find stuff. We really need to get a storage system, the ME system. Okay? So we're going to work on that today. Now, the interesting thing about it is if you go out here and you go look at, for instance, the drive, right here, this system right here, it takes these engineering processes. We can make iron. We can probably even try to make glass cables. That's not a big deal. But these take printed engineering circuits or printed silicon. Well, each of these takes a thing called a certain type of press. This one's, as an example, an inscriber silicon press. Now, to get that, this is the hard part. We've got silicon. That's easy. But you need to get the Certus quartz essences, okay? You can't do that either this way. You can make another one by using a block, but we don't want to do that. So we got to get Certus quartz essence. Now, to get that, and here's where the trick is, we've got to get Certus quartz seeds into a seed reprocessor. So we know we're going to need one of these, okay? But we got to get these Certus quartz seeds. And to get these, it takes Certus quartz and Inferium Essence and Tier 3 crafting seeds. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us, okay? So I'm not sure how to do all of this yet. I'm still kind of researching it, but you know, this goes all the way down to Tier 1 base crafting seed. So I'm not sure if we can make one and then grow a lot more. Or do we have to make a bunch of them at one time? That I'm not sure of, and I'll have to check this out. So we're going to start this off in just a little bit. So let me get some dirt down, I guess, and get ready to make this stuff. Okay, here we go. Now we know we're going to have to make the basic seed, and I already did that, showed you that recipe. But we're going to do it right here. Basically, it was this, and then we had this. And we get the basic crafting seed. That probably will give us achievements. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's go look at that really quick. I'm looking at right here. It gives me this achievement here. Let's get the loot chest. We'll open that up in just a second. Now, see, I know we're going to need to get to Tier 3 seeds, okay? These crafting seeds. So what's next? Inferium crafting seed. Let's try to see if we can get some of these done and get our way to where we need to be as far as being able to produce this stuff. So it takes a Tier 1 crafting seed, right? So let's see, what's a Tier 1 crafting seed? Is this. It takes a base and 4 Inferium essences. Let's do that. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Okay, we're going to do, let me do 4 just for now, because I don't know if I need those things again later. And there we go. We got that one. And there is the achievement. Okay. Done. We're going to need these here. Now this takes Tier 2. Okay, let's try to see what that is. I think that takes some other materials we don't quite have yet. Okay, so let's look here. It takes Prudentium and a Tier 1 seed. We got the Tier 1 seed. Prudentium is Inferium Essence around an Infusion Crystal. Okay, and an Infusion Crystal is that. Now, I believe there's 2 types of Infusion Crystals, right? One that doesn't, like, get used up as much. Is this one right here, the master one? But we don't have anything close to that, so we're not going to do that. But we need to get some diamonds out. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we've got all of our diamonds on us. We're going to need probably a couple of these. Let's do one more. There we go. Okay. So now we should be able to make... What'd that give us there? That's cool. Infusion stone. Right here. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so we got to make these Prudentium seeds, which takes the Prudentium here. This stuff. Okay. So that's what we need to do. Let's go in here. Actually, do it there. Okay, so that's... I'm going to do 4 of those just so I have it. And that way it'll match up with what we have with the seeds. And here we go. Okay, we did that. I should be able to just... oh, maybe I need to do a lot more. There we go. Excellent. Okay. We got that too. Let's get that one. Okay, and we're going to eventually get to here. So we're going to make these and get to here. It looks like it's pretty easy so far. Now I'm using these chests here. I got to make another chest someplace where we can store this stuff that's specific to what we're doing. Unless I see any chests. I do have some chests right here. I'll grab 2 of those. Okay, and I'll put it over here for now. This is kind of like our temporary storage for this project. Also, we're going to put loot chests up there. Okay, I need to get some more of this stuff, and we're going to get that done real quick, and then I'll work on the next step. Okay, I'm working on the next level here, Intermedium. That gives me 16. That'll give us another achievement. Let's grab that real quick. Okay, and now we need to make the Intermedium crafting seeds, and this takes that, so let's look at what that is. That's tier 2 or tier 3, I think, right? Are we where we want to go with this? Okay, let's go check. This is tier 3. Okay, and that takes Intermedium and tier 2s, and we have that, so let's do it here. We have 4 of those. And now we have 4 of the tier 3 crafting seeds. We're getting really close, I think. But then again, I may have to do a lot more of this or even automate some things to get this to work. So let's go see. We got that. Let's claim that one. Okay. Okay, so let's go put these loot chests in here. We're going to have a lot of loot chests to open here at the end of the episode. So now we got to get the other Certus Quartz seed, right? Like this one right here. It takes more Intermedium and this and Certus Quartz crystals. Well, let's get the Certus Quartz crystals out. I know I've got a bunch of those someplace. Oh, it's over there. Okay, we'll get that in a second. So I'm going to need to make more of the Intermedium, the stuff, and I don't have a lot of Inferium left. So we have to figure out where we get Inferium. Let me go figure out how I got those in the first place, because I got a lot. It's probably something to do with sifting or sieving or whatever you say it or spell it or whatever. And I'll check on that. So let me go get some of that resources. Right. I don't know how I got all that Inferium. I'm assuming I got it from the Nether, but I would hate to go have to search through the Nether. But what I did notice here, though, is that there is Inferium seeds, takes grass seeds, and Inferium, and you make that, and I'm assuming you plant that, and you can eventually go through the various tiers here to get what you need to get growing things. So I have enough for, I think, 1 seed. I used up all the Inferium doing what we were doing just a couple seconds ago. So we're going to plant this out here. Can I plant it without using the hoe? I hope not. Or I mean, I hope so, but no, of course not. Okay, so I think I need to get that hoed, and I think we need to do some things with some sticks and stuff. I'm not really sure. I've seen this on other videos. We'll grab some sticks, and do we gotta have... I got enough to make a hoe on me. Here we go. We'll hoe it, and I think we can plant this then. Let's try this out. But the goal here is to grow Inferium, and once we, that's the wrong thing, grow the Inferium, we can make what we need with the this system, okay? So please grow. Okay. Now I have a watering can on me. I think this will help out. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Growth is 0%. It's not going up. The watering can is going away. Not sure if that really helps. I've not done this. This is kind of a new thing for me. I'm assuming that this doesn't work either. The shifting thing doesn't look like it's growing. So I'll take a look at this and see what goes on. And yeah, I'll let you know when I know. Okay? Alrighty. What I'm noticing is that when I use the watering can, it will grow these. And then it will also then harvest and replant. So if this goes up, let's see if I can do this here before it runs out. Basically, it goes all the way up to 100%. It isn't growing very fast at the moment. But then when it gets up there, see it's 71% now. It'll automatically harvest it, give me the Inferium, and I can make more seeds. That's what I did there, and I made a second one. Here it is, fully grown. There it is, and we got the material. So it looks like the watering can is very useful for this. Of course, it seems like it depletes really fast, and I brought over a little water source here so I could work with it. So I'm going to work on basically making this entire plot seeds for Inferium, and hopefully then we can make the higher level seeds. which will probably get us more Inferium faster. So let me work on this for a while. This is going to take me a little bit. See, I ran out, and I got to fill this back up. But I'll let me work on this, and I'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully we'll have a big plot of land, okay? Farming this stuff is really slow. I did get a total of 8 here set up. I took out the growth crystal. It still seems to work fine. I've been watering and watering and watering. You can see it a little bit grows. It does grow without watering, but yeah, I need to go a little bit faster. One thing I did find, though, is that if I start to right-click on the watering can, if you see in the bottom left-hand corner, it says 618 of 1001. I'm going to hold the right mouse button for a little bit and then let go. Now, I'm not touching my mouse at all, and it goes automatically. It kind of goes into automatic dispensing mode, I guess you will. You don't see all the particle effects, but I think it's working because the ones that are close to it seem to be growing a little bit faster, which is kind of cool. Now, I can take that over here. It's still in that mode, and if you look here, see it's filling up. So I'm not touching the mouse, so there is a way to kind of, I don't want to say automate it, but there's a way that you can be a little bit away from your keyboard for a little bit while you're doing this. But this is still very slow. I only get 1 Inferium from these plants, which means that if all of them grow, I only get 8. And I need a lot more. I need a lot more faster, and a lot more without me sitting here doing this. So I think I'm going to try to work on, instead right now, some sort of farming mechanism. And I'm going to probably use the automatic farming that I've used before, which means we're going to have to run power over to here. We're going to have to work out some way of getting it to plant seeds, and we'll slowly load it with seeds and that sort of thing. So let me run a power line first over to here, and then we'll from there we'll work on some other things. Hey, look, there's something here, crew. There we go. Yep, be right back. I've started to run a line. This is right next to the dirt. It comes down. It's going across and over. And of course, we're running out of these. And I got some more of the materials being cooked up. So let's go around. Let's go tightly around this corner just because it looks cool. Okay. So we have to go over and we have to hook into this line over here. Probably we'll just hook up right over here. So we'll go across and over. So that's the goal here. And I'm going to try to hook this up. At least get a power line over to where we need it. And like I said, I need to get more resources here. But we'll wait on that. So that's what it's going to do next, and I'll get the power line hooked up, and that's necessary for the farming station, and then we'll work on building that farming station out, okay? The energy line is finished. I've run the line from over for the power generation that runs along this wall over to here and up. And we'll eventually use this when we go over here and do what we need to do. But I need to get a farming station here, and that's the next step. Now, if you look at the farming station, it takes some interesting things. Electrical steel, I think we have that. We can make a diamond hoe easy. I think we can make a machine chassis or machine framework very easy. Pulsating crystals aren't too hard. This is going to be the tough one, the Z logic controller. Mostly because we need to have a zombie head. I think that's going to be the toughest thing to make. We may have to sit through an evening and try to get zombie heads because I don't believe I have one. And I'm going to take a look. Maybe we do. So we're going to start to work on this. We have to also make a slice and splice. So there's a lot to do here to get this working, okay? So let's just get what we know we can do first. We got the electrical steel, which should be over here somewhere. See, this is what I hate. Was this it? Let's see. Is that electrical steel? Well, that's aluminum. Don't need aluminum. Put that right back. It should go back in because it says, oh, I can actually do something with it. Is that it? Osmium. No. This is what I mean. I hate this system. It's terrible. Is this it? Silver? No. That looks like iron. It looks like what? Like kind of darker looking? Okay. See? This is terrible. I gotta find it. I know I've made it. It's kind of darker. I don't see a darker one. Is this it? Let's try this one. Try that one and that one. Did I get it at all? Of course not. So I might have to make some up here. Let's see a little bit more searching and we'll see if we can find it. Just as I cut that clip, I found it. I put the other things away and look, electrical steel hasn't even put into the system. There we go. We have that. Excellent. Okay, so that's the first part for making this. We have those pieces there. A diamond hoe. Let's make that really quick. Like that. Okay. So we have those pieces that we need. I'm going to try to put this over in one side here so I can just make sure that I've got it. Okay. So we got all of that. Now, what else is needed here, we said? We said we need to have these pulsating crystals. Pulsating crystals are pulsating iron nuggets and diamonds. We have the diamonds on us. Looking for pulsating iron nuggets. I thought, is this it right here? Or is this vibration ones? Yep, there they are. Okay, so let's grab that. Hopefully I got two. It figures. Do I have any more pulsating iron here? I do have more pulsating iron, just one. We're going to probably make more because that's not going to be enough here. So we'll have to do like this. And here's one. Okay, we're going to make another one. So we need to make some pulsating iron. And I can't remember how to make it, so we're going to look at it. Pulsating iron in the alloy smelter takes an iron ingot and an ender pearl. Now I know I've got ender pearl somewhere in this system because I just put some in here. Does anybody see it? Because I certainly don't. I know I put it in here though. But we're going to do that and go over to the alloy smelter. Let me go and find it and then go over there and we'll start that process up. Okay, I found the ender pearls. They were inside of another chest. It wasn't inside of the storage system, which, you know, figures, right? We only need really one, but I'll make the other ones up. Okay, so there's that. Break it down, and we'll do that, and then a diamond. Okay, we got our pulsating crystals. Okay, great. We're getting there. So the farming station, we have all of this. We need this piece here, the machine framework or the chassis. I say chassis a lot. I've been told that's wrong. Anyway, that one doesn't look too easy to do. Let's do the other one. Okay, so it takes a capacitor, iron bars, and iron ingot. And I've got a capacitor on me, and we need to get some more iron, which I have iron blocks somewhere. So let me go sleep, and we'll get that done, and we'll make that up, and then we're going to work on the Z-Logic controller, which is the big hard part. Right. We're going to have to make the Z-Logic controller next. I did make this already, so we're good. We need to make a slice and splice. We don't have that yet at all, so let's make one right now. Slice and splice. It takes, looks like another chassis, and oh my gosh, we need another head. We have some heads, I think. Okay, I got solarium. We need to make shears, iron axe. Okay, and then the machine chassis again. Okay, so let's see here. Shears. There we have that. Iron axe. There we go. Okay, we've got those two pieces done, this part. So we need to make the machine. I did it again. Machine chassis again. Not this one. We need that one, which takes another capacitor and a bunch of iron. I got that, and I have some iron, so we need to get a capacitor. The capacitor takes gold and redstone. We may be out of redstone again. So, yeah, there's some gold over here. Should be all we need. The basic capacitor is pretty easy. If you look here, the basic capacitor is just redstone, copper, and gold nuggets. So I gotta find my copper. That looks like copper right there. And of course I'm filled up. Let's dump some of the stuff that I don't need in here. Let's see. What else could go away right now? I don't need any clay or stone or cobblestone. You can see some of it goes automatically in because we already have stuff inside of the system. Okay. So I need to go get some more redstone, which means I'm going to have to go and hammer out some dust. Let me go and do that and get this thing ready to go, and we're going to make this farming station. Okay, we're going to try to build a slice and splice right now. Slice and splice takes all this stuff, but you can see the heads are kind of different things, and I think I've got a head that will work, which was an Enderman skull. I do have a lot of Enderman skulls around, which is great. So now we have the slice and splice. Okay, I'm going to stick this over here so it gets power. And we got an achievement for that, apparently. That's excellent. Okay, you can see it. Everything lights up when you set it down because it's sucking in power. Okay. Now, it does take these things here, shears and an axe. We need to get those. We need to get all the pieces here we need to work with. So let's go look at that again because we know we need the Z-Logic controller. This is Z-Logic. I can't remember how to spell it, so let's go with the farming station so we can get it right. Okay. So we need to have basically shears and the axe. Solarium, we need a zombie head for sure. I haven't seen one yet. I'm going to double check to see if we have one in the system. So all of this is pretty easy. So let me figure this out. Can I put this in here right now? We need these two. These two. Right there. Right? All right. Okay, 2 silicon. We got silicon right over here. Let me go grab 2 pieces. Okay. Here we are. So I need to make shears. I need to make an axe. We can make the shears and axe right now. See, we're getting there. Let's do shears. There we go. And we'll make a diamond axe just cause. And there we go. Okay. There's that. And where did I put the shears? There they are. Okay, so we just need to get the zombie head. I'm going to go over and check and see if I can find it, okay? There was a zombie head in the system over there, so I think that it was because of possibly a loot bag. I don't remember killing any zombies at all. But anyway, the slice is working here. Of course, you could upgrade the speed by doing that, but I don't have the speed upgrades yet. So we're going to get this piece here. And there's a Z-Logic controller. Now, with that and all the other pieces we make, we should be able to make the farming station. And there it is. Excellent. Now, this is useful because it allows you to do farming, which is what we want. Okay? So I'm going to put it down right against here. Okay, so there's the farming station. Now, you notice right away, it says no power. Well, we're going to run power up and over to that. Let's do that right now. Okay, so I'm going to go up. There's power here. I'm going to make it so we can walk under it, so I want to have at least 2 high. 1, 2. Okay. And here we go. We're going to connect to this line here. And if we do it right, there we go. This thing now says no seeds. And that's fine. Okay. Now what we need to get here is basically a hoe or something so it can harvest. And what I typically have done is used a Maddox. So I'm going to go make one of those really quick. You've seen that in other videos. We'll make one of those up here and make it so it's unbreaking, hopefully. And then, yeah, it'll be really cool. So let me go make that and put that in here. But basically, this should automatically farm. And we'll see the results out here. I also need to put some sort of output, which I will do in a little bit. I just want to make sure that this thing's actually working. So let me go and make the thing that I need so it can harvest, okay? I usually make this out of Madeline. Madeline, to make that, you have to have Ardite, which I've mined from the Nether, and Cobalt, which I've mined from the Nether. So this will make up right here, make up Madeline, so we should have a lot of that. We'll put it into our smelter over here, and then we're going to make up the Maddox. And then what we'll try to do is we'll make it so that it's unbreaking, then we can put it in the farming station and don't have to worry about it ever again. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're going to put it over here. We're going to do the whole thing. I just wanted to show you how to make Madeline. I made a Madeline pick, or Maddox, and I didn't like it because it only had 3 modifiers, and I really wanted to have 5, and did some looking, and it looks like paper will be better. If you hit shift here, you can see it says modifiers 5. That's what we want. We want to have 5 modifiers, okay? So that's the first step. Now I have to get 40 obsidian. I only have 1, and as we know, how to make obsidian is this whole system here. I might try to automate this a little bit to make automatic obsidian. But for right now, I just need to make up 40 obsidian, and then I need to make the blank cast, which are really easy. It's just nothing in there. Make a cast. If I get 5 of those and 5 obsidians, I can make the reinforcements, which look like this. Okay, it's basic obsidian around a cast. Once that's done, 5 of those applied to the 5 modifiers on the paper Maddox will make it unbreaking, and that's what we need for the farming station. So let me start to work on that here and get this unbreaking. This shouldn't take me very long. So I created a really ugly obsidian making machine. Basically, it's pulling directly out of this bank over here of lava, filling this up into this section here, and it comes out and it should be being taken out over to here, which is great. Okay, so we're about to get this stuff. Let me get the materials here. Shouldn't take more than a few minutes to get enough obsidian to make the reinforcements for what we need to do. Now, one thing I did notice while I was flying over here was now this thing says, hey, there's no hoe. So it's trying to harvest this, and it can't. Okay, so as soon as we get a hoe, I can throw one in here right now so you can kind of see what it does. If I have one on me, I don't. Let me throw this in here real quick. And this thing, see how, boom, boom, gone. And they're in here, they're ready to go. Now look how much damage it's already taken. I'm going to pull that back out. But now what we'll do is then we'll put up some sort of resource thing gathering so we can gather this stuff. And that'll be great. So let me just go and get more of this obsidian, get this thing reinforced so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, I have 40 of these. We'll run around here like that. Put the 5 in here. 5 reinforcements. Now we'll run over to the tool station that we have over here. Put this right here. Okay, and what we do is we stick in the piece we want and these pieces here. And it slowly gets upgraded here. And you can still see that it has a little bar underneath here. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep going here. And look now, this time no bar. It has completely unbreakable. That's excellent. So that goes over here, and we'll have that done. Oh, let's fly. There we go. Okay, so put that in here. So now it can harvest any of the materials we need. Now we have this item here, and what we want to do is we want to bring this out to some place, and I can get rid of this too, probably very soon. But we want to bring this out so we have the resources. And for that, I need to make another chest. And do I have the resources on me to make a chest? Probably not. And I think I took the last chest. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now what we want to do is I'm just going to bring this straight up for now. So let's get our item conduit. And I believe I can just press shift and right click. No. So control and right click. Yes. Okay, well, I guess we're going to come out here, but I don't want to come out this way because I want to go up. Okay. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to do a control and right click on here. That didn't work. Oh, I'm hitting shift. No wonder. Okay. So this, we'll just run this across here and into a chest that we have down here. Okay. So let's do that really quick. And can you run from the top? That's a great question, I think. You can still open it. Good. Now we're going to set this up to insert. Okay, so nothing's yet there. If we go over here, and I think if I do that, I'm going to say extract always active. And it should be pulling our Inferium. Excellent. So this will just keep on working day and night in harvesting Inferium. Now what I need to do is I need to take that Inferium, make more seeds, and let's get this farmland really going, okay? So that's what we're going to do here in a little bit. Let me spend some time making the seeds and getting that working, and then we'll probably have to close out this video, okay? Well, here we have it, the farming station. It actually was planting seeds by itself. Apparently every so often, as it would harvest, it would get a seed. And as you can see here, it's actually filling up with seeds, which is good because we can use that for other things later on. So I'm just going to let that go. But it is extracting here. We've got some Inferium coming. I've started to make some more seeds here. Where are they? I thought I made some more. I made some Inferium seeds tier 2. There they are. So we can start to upgrade this to get more Inferium. And that's what I'm going to be doing here probably later today in a stream. We're going to be streaming tonight at approximately 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30 Eastern time. And we're going to finish out this area here, which shouldn't take very long. And hopefully we get more Inferium, and we can work on upgrading the stuff. Now, all this Inferium, like we've been talking about, is so that I can get the seeds and the things that I need so that I can make the Certus cores, so that I can make the stuff for the ME system. So this is kind of a big step for us, okay? Let me clear out my inventory. This is going to take me a little bit, and then we're going to open up all the loot chests that'll be found, okay? All right, it's time. Let's do this. We're going to grab all of these loot chests. These are what we received from quests today from doing all of this agricultural work. Let's see what we have here. You ready? Let's see what this is. Rare rewards. Mana lens velocity, mana lens efficiency. I don't know what that is. Next one. Wood and stone. Not good at all. Awakened Draconium Crux. Legendary. I don't even know what that is, but that looks cool. Industrial grade graphite. Interesting. Lithium dust. A zombie charm. Okay, so we got all that. And we got 2 more to go. Let's see what these are. Hopefully we get something really cool that I know how to use. Storage upgrades. That can be very useful. I could put that in my right here right now. I'm not going to. I might put it over there though. We might do that in just a second. Growth Crystal Tier 2. Works on a 9x9 farm. Checks up to 5 blocks up or down. Can be used as a water source. That we're going to use right now. Right underneath here. See, I got a water source there. We're going to use this. And it says it's how far? 9x9 farm, which covers this whole space. Oh, it's getting dark. Let's see if I can do this really quick here. We're going to get dumped on here in just a second because I'm going to dig through here to put this piece in. This is really cool. Okay, so it should be here. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here should be where the water source is. And there it is. And we're going to place this right here if I can get in there. And that should have gotten rid of that block, but we're going to put this down here right here. There we go. Real noisy. but that should affect growth a lot. Now, it's getting really dark here. I should be asleep already. Monsters are going to spawn, and my thing is not completely safe yet, so we're going to sleep here. And then when I get back, I'm going to take a look at that, and we're going to be finishing up this video. It looks like it's in place. It's probably working fine. I don't see any growth happening here, but it will grow. We know that growth does happen anyway with the water source, and we don't see it drying out. I'll keep an eye on it to make sure that works, but look, there's some stuff happening. So it should be fine. Okay, so I got these upgrades here, and I'm thinking I might just make these even bigger, okay? Because we got a lot of cobblestone here. Let's see here. If I go into this and do a shift and right-click, I can bring this up, and that should, see now the number's going up. I'm going to do the same thing with these two as well. So shift right-click. Since we got these, I'll use them. And there we go. And then this one here. And you can see the machine say, "Oh, I have room. I'm going to fill up and get these things all going here." So excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, well, that's about it for today, I think. We have got a lot of progress going towards our ME system. We're going to get that hopefully in the next video or two. Depends on how fast and how long I let this run, okay? So I want to thank everybody for joining me. If you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them in the comments section. And if you'd like to be notified of the videos that I produce, please subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon. Let's see if we can get the viewership up. Let people, friends, family, everybody know about Tinker77. And let's see if we can get this to grow, okay? Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.